The C30 is getting a very important repair because I don't want it to go boom. Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome to Shifting Lanes. My name's Chad. This is my 2008 Volvo C30 project car, and we have taken a break from some of the modding to take care of something very important inside our engine bay. If you saw my video from last week, you'll know that we have two fairly major problems lurking underneath the hood here. The first is, and what we're going to address today is, we have a little bit of corrosion, schmutz, what have you, around our lower radiator hose and our thermostat. Why is this important? Well, the thermostat regulates effectively, just like in your home, the temperature for the engine. Now, when engines run hot, they tend to, well, blow head gaskets. And in the C30 in specific, your temperature gauge isn't really going to give you much of a warning. Effectively, if the thermostat goes bad, your temperature needle is going to do one of those, and then you have roughly about 30 seconds before all hell breaks loose. So today, we're going to tackle that, so next time we can tackle the other problem, which is our oil filter housing, which has started to leak. It's not a end of the world problem. First, I want to take a second and thank this episode's sponsor. You've heard us talk about them at length, and that is FCPiero. If you're not familiar with them, they're effectively an online parts supplier that specializes in European cars. Like our Volvo here, like Porsches, like our Aston Martin when we used to have one, BMWs, Audis, the lot. And not only are their prices super competitive, not only do they ship things out really fast, they're a top-notch organization, and the really good part about them, and this includes our new thermostat and lower radiator hose, is that they have a lifetime replacement on the vast majority of their parts. Brakes, clutches, our thermostat. What that means is you buy the part once. It wears out, it does its job, so on and so forth. You send it back to FCPiero, they send you a brand new part at no additional cost. Buy a part once, and as long as you own the car, you will get that part for free from FCPiero. It's a really great thing they do. So if you have a European car, you're looking for parts, you're looking for OEM parts, even performance parts. My P2 brothers, they're spoiled for choice when it comes to performance parts there. Definitely check out FCPiero. I'll put a link in the description below. They are awesome. And one last thing before we dive into the C30. May is a huge month for us. We're going to be going on a ton of really cool trips. Hanson is going to go out to out west for the IPD garage sale, which I think, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's the largest Volvo show, gathering, what have you, on the West Coast. After that, Greg and I believe Hanson, or Hanson and I believe Greg for that matter, they're going to be going to Carlisle. Some of you have met Greg there last year. They're going again, or at least Hanson is. I'm not 100% on Greg. They're going to Carlisle. And then the week after that, me and Greg are taking our cars down to the Dragon event hosted by the C30 crew. This May is going to be really awesome for us. So guys, stay tuned. We're going to have a lot of really awesome content for you. Now, we're going to get the C30, pop the hood, get her up in the air, and make sure she don't go boom. Alrighty, so once again, we find ourselves having everything as disassembled as need be. This is actually pretty straightforward. I was kind of surprised. I was expecting Volvo to throw me yet another curveball with this one, but looks like, knock wood, that this should be fairly simple and straightforward. We have 3 bolts here, we have an electrical connection here, and we have 2 hoses here and here. Get those out, put the new thermostat in, and we can go from there. Just by looking at things, probably would have been best if I had done both these jobs. See, there's our oil filter housing at the same time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold off on doing this hose today, and replace that when I do that, because I got a sneaking suspicion this has to come out in order to do that. Anyway, we're gonna get to it. So here is our old thermostat versus our new one from FCPiero. One thing you are going to have to reuse is this sensor here, and that is removed simply by popping this clip. So just put this back in, and then it can go back in the car. Alrighty, so we have our brand new thermostat in there that should help our car not overheat and keep our head gasket fully intact and as it should be. Next time, we're going to tackle that oil filter housing, or whatever the Volvoese word for that part is. We're going to tackle that, and that should be it for general maintenance or just repair work. From there forward, we can get back into doing the fun stuff. I have suspension on order. It might get here by the Dragon. It might not. Fingers crossed it does, though. Speaking of the Dragon, again, Shifting Lanes is going on a bunch of Volvo events. IPD Garage Sale out west. Hanson's going to be out there. Carlisle. Hanson's going to be out there, and maybe Greg. Probably Greg. I have to double check with him. And then the C30 crew conquers the Dragon. Me and Greg are going down there. He's bringing the V70R, freshly back from Rolling Motors, fresh with all its new turbo, headwork, shim work, the lot. Definitely check out his videos on that car, because that car is making a lot of progress really quick. It's going to be lightning, and Greg's putting it up against a Mark IV Supra, so that should be pretty interesting. If you want to support Shifting Lanes, if you like what we do, there's a few ways you can do it. First and foremost, you can subscribe if you haven't already. Also hit that thumbs up button and that notification bell so you get the latest from Shifting Lanes as soon as it comes out. The other way you can support us is Patreon. Link down below. Thanks so much to all of our patrons so far. Every dollar we make from that, we put directly into our builds. Go to Patreon if you want to see us, build these things faster. Lastly, Teespring. You've seen our swag. You've seen we got some great C30 stuff. We got some great V70R and S60R stuff, plus our new Pissed Off Moose logo on t-shirts, hoodies, the lot. So that's a great way for you to help us out and get yourself some sweet swag. And again, every dime we make from that, we put back into our projects. If you want to find Shifting Lanes on social media, we're at Shifting Lanes. I'm at Chenedy83. Thermostats in, guys. Next up, oil filter housing. And then hopefully we get to more fun stuff. But as for this one, that's a wrap. I'll catch you next time.